Hey, what it do, guys? Bless up, man. D here, back again for another video. Hope everybody's doing well, man. Hope everybody is going and chopping wood and staying consistent in your efforts and overcoming mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, because it's a journey, and that's the realization of it. I want to talk just briefly. We're gonna go to a little bit of Jeremiah, and I'm gonna read a short passage from a book, and then that's it. So hopefully this video is no longer than 6 minutes, maybe 8 to 10 minutes is max. We're gonna read from a passage that everybody's familiar with, and just offer a little bit of encouragement. So let's go to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 1. Like I said, this is one that we all know, but Jeremiah chapter 1, and this was the call to Jeremiah from God. It says, "The word of the Lord came to me." I say I like to use a different word when it comes to that, but we're going to read the text. It says, "The word of the Lord came to me saying, before I formed you in the womb." This is God speaking. "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you." That's intimate. That's very, very intimate. Um, Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you as a prophet to the nations. This is before. This is, you get a certain age, 25, 35, 30, 40, 50. You get a certain age where you begin to experience a little bit of turbulence. But you have to remember, even when you're experiencing that turbulence or going through them ups and downs, who called from the beginning? Who qualified you from the very beginning? I want to read that one again. It says, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you," meaning I knew of you, meaning I knew of your existence. I knew how you were going to look, what you was going to have, the ability you're going to possess, and ultimately the calling that was going to be on your life. Before you were born, I set you apart, and I appointed you as a prophet to the nations. So just a very short passage of that. I want to read that, and I want to read another book. This is The Fatherhood Principle, and this book is Myles Munroe book. But I think it's going to bless you. It's going to bless you. This passage of Myles Munroe book says, "Here are some practical keys to helping you find your purpose in life." Drawn from his book, The Principles and Power of Vision. That's not what this book is called, but this particular passage is from his book, The Principles and Power of Vision. Ask yourself this. Listen up. Get a pen, get a piece of paper, and really lock into what I'm about to say. Very simple, but lock into it. What is your deepest desire? What is this? What's that burning desire that's within you? Not what the world say you should be, not what mom wants you to be, not what dad may want you to be, not what the family. What is something that's heavy? What is that deep burning desire that weighs heavy on your heart? That's the first question. What is your reoccurring dream? What is that dream that just doesn't go away? You're just fascinated with cars. You're fascinated with sports. You're fascinated with health and nutrition. You're fascinated with veterinarian and helping animals. You're fascinated with growing crops and farming. What is that dream, that thing that's in the back of your mind, that's in the back of your thoughts, that consistently weighs on you? You try to forget about it. You try to work a normal job. It just doesn't go away. What is that recurring dream? So the two things we just said was, what's that burning desire? And number two, what is that recurring dream? Number three, what do I desire to change in the world? What is it in this world that I desire to change? You know what I'm saying? It could be education. It could be health and nutrition within the youth. It could be reading. Maybe you have a passion for reading and you see that, the statistics on our youth in school reading are good. What is that thing within you that says, man, I want to change this particular thing in the world? Number four, what makes you angry? And you might hear that one and say, okay, now that sounds pretty deep. But what makes you angry? Meaning, if let's see, I'll give an example. This sounds funny. Let's say you're passionate about cars and you don't like mechanics taking advantage of people. So guess what? Maybe you say, you know what? I'll open my own mechanic shop. What is that thing that make you sad that also makes you want to affect change in the world? Number five, what is my deepest passion? What is your deepest passion? What is something that you have that's deep within you that is passionate? So often, men live lives of quiet desperation, as I think Henry David Thoreau said. But that quiet desperation, you get up and you chug along and you keep going, but deep down, it's a cook in you. Deep down, it's a baker in you. Deep down, it's a seamstress in you. Deep down, it's something else within you, but it's just difficult putting aside the now to really chase it. Maybe it's you want to have a trucking and logistics company. Maybe you want to be a teacher. Maybe you want to be a motivational speaker. Whatever that thing is inside of you, the question that I'm posing is, what is that deepest passion that is within you? One of the passions and things that was in me back then, I'm talking about 5 or 6 years ago, and even now, as a man of faith, was wisdom. Wisdom, proverbs, writing quotes and stuff and posting them online. Sometimes I'll write them and keep them in my phone or keep them in a notebook. But that was a passion. I still have a passion for wisdom and for understanding. And I was blessed enough about 5 or 6 years ago to write a book. And that particular book is right here. This is a copy that's a bit worn a little bit, but the title is Golden Inspirational Quotes and Thoughts for Life and Love. And this particular book, you can purchase it on Amazon. Like I said, the title is Golden Inspirational Quotes and Thoughts for Life and Love. And if you will, I brought up my book to say this was an instance in which I chased a passion, and I wrote that. I put those quotes together. I was able to find a publisher, and I was blessed enough to write that. But I'm just challenging you today in love, family, because my message is, man, I want to motivate, I want to help. It's not beating down message, but what is that something? What is that burning desire? What is that passion? What is that reoccurring dream that you have? What is that thing in the world that makes your heart sad and makes you want to change it? Stay motivated, keep inspiring, and God bless.